Pretty sure I picked the right deck. If not, I'll find out in a minute. Yep, it's the right deck. So he might be some blood something. Blood ruby, blood something. Seems pretty good. We'll keep this. Boo. Okay, my servant right off the bat. Turn 1 servant, which is what this deck is all about. And then hopefully I'll get my turn 2 Lord Ben and start really going to town, I guess. Actually, it won't be a turn 2 Lord Ben. Well, it depends how. It's too important for me to get that angel, so I gotta play this for diamond here. So unfortunately, we don't get a turn 2 Lord Ben, but them's the breaks sometimes. Still get 2 damage through. He does have Ruby, could burn my guy. Okay, no burn. Okay. So probably just run out Lord Ben next turn. There's a Rage Fire for Servant. Okay. I kind of wonder if the escalation cards aren't escalating properly because it wasn't working with one of my other cards earlier, so Lord Ben hopefully draw me some cards, maybe, we'll see. Of course, he could have another, I don't think he has Burn, but he might have another Rage Fire for this. It's entirely possible. Guess I could have run out Frost Wizard, but I really want Lord Ben to, could have Murder now, too, to possibly draw me more cards and give me some card advantage. So we didn't gain life off of that. I'm not sure why. He's supposed to gain life. Or maybe he did gain life. So I guess we'll go to attack steps. See if he's got some sort of burn or a murder. Nope. Okay. See if I get a draw card. Oh, that's Void Touch. That angel is an angel. The bird's a spirit. Ugh. Well, that's unfortunate. So I guess we'll run out the Frost Wizard here. And pass the turn. We don't get a card draw off of Lord Ben, unfortunately. So he could have. Okay, there's a Heat Wave. So it's a good 2-for-1 for him. So at this point, things are looking not so great. Okay, so I have the Totem at least. Turn to start getting it out of range of his burn spells. So he can burn it now. If he burns it now, then I'm in trouble. Of course, he can still deal with it with Rage Fire for quite a while. Lots of cards, card advantage to him, to Lyric. Just kind of applying the pressure here. So I'm just going to buff it now. See if he responds. Attack step, swing in. Could have Murder. No, doesn't look like it. He doesn't get a lot of card draw with this deck that he's playing, so keep that in mind. Have to keep buffing the Totem, though. I need to get it out of range of his potential things. Inquisition, so he's going to get probably Countermagic here. Maybe Menacing Gralk. Solitary Exile is pretty good, too. So he's got a lot to choose from. Yeah, Countermagic, pretty obvious choice there. Just buff the Totem, push the damage. He knows what's in my hand now, so he knows I don't really have responses for him. So hopefully if I get it one more, then he can't. Okay, so now I can murder. Alright, sure. So not too much else going on at this point. Kind of want to hold on to Gralk. So at this point it's all in his court, what he wants to do. I have an exile for him if I get a Diamond Shard. I don't know what else is going on here. Alright, well, there's our Diamond Shard that we need, so I can play exile if I need it. I'm going to hold on to Buccaneer. Could have some more Inquisition, but I mean, he's just trading cards with me at that point. Yep, sure. Even up on damage and life gain loss. And there's an Angel of Dawn. That seems pretty good. No real reason to run anything else out, so we'll just sit on this. So, Relentless Corruption, sure. Just one, so if he doesn't keep playing it, then we're fine. He pulled a shard out of our deck, so it's really pretty good for us. Rage Fire for my Angel, sure. Rage Fire's at 6 now. Probably need to run out this Buccaneer. Okay, well there's a Servant. I'm gonna sit on this. We'll see what's going on, I guess. Burn, sure. He's just, yeah, he's countering everything I do, so that's how it is sometimes. I'm gonna have to run out Buccaneer to apply more pressure. Draw a card. Alright, Totem seems pretty good. Go ahead and buff it once here. Can buff it twice next turn. Top deck's a Shard. It's pretty obvious because he played my Shard last turn. Yep. Totem's out of range of burn, but not Rage Fire. So I'm considering giving it Life Drain plus, and then +1/+1 here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So we'll do that during Defenders. Defense priority, go ahead and give it +1/+1. And I'll give it Life Drain. Kind of gain my life, go back up to 20. This is like the one time all day that Totem's really been good for me. I have to buff it 3 more times to get it out of range of his next Rage Fire. He's got a lot of removal in the deck though. He's used a lot though. I guess he used an Extinction. That's good, I guess. So I can run out of Buccaneer. Just kind of going card for card with each other. Alright, we'll just run out of Buccaneer for... there's nothing to use it on, so no reason to use the ability. Burn for my guy. I'm not surprised there. I really feel like I want to sit on this Gralk. I don't necessarily want to run it out. Chimes, so I'll just exile that. We don't want him to have Chimes at all, because with Relentless Corruption that's really bad. So I'll just go ahead and run this. I'll just take care of that chimes right now. Should have known I had that. I mean, should have remembered that. He's not really... I don't see a lot of card draw maybe in his deck that he's got with these colors. He's got Relentless Corruption, but you know he has to draw it, so hopefully he won't draw it too many more times. Got an Angel, okay. Yeah, nothing else to do here, really. I'm drawing those shards, using this champion ability. Got him on a, what is this? 4-turn clock right now, if this angel stays alive. Oh, there we go. So, attack step, swinging angel. I think he's out of removal at this point, so I'm going to go ahead and use my Aspirant, and then next turn is going to start refilling my hand. I don't have a whole lot of plays anyways, so Aspirant at this point in the game is really good. To draw me cards, refill my hand. Extinction, I must have just top decked that. That's unfortunate. So 2 for 1 for him there. But again, he hasn't really put a whole lot of pressure on me like this whole game. It's basically like I just play a troop and then he just deals with it. I play a troop, he deals with it. Chaos Key. Okay. So he can get Solitary Exile back, I guess. Let's get his, yeah, so he can get his thing back, sure. So now when he casts his spell, he double casts them. With chimes. I don't have anything else. Double burn my Mentalist, I guess. Because he just needs to take care of it. So he can win with Ragefire if he top decks it. Just playing with both Ragefire and whatever. It seems pretty bad. I guess I'll run out Gralk because I don't think he has troops in this deck at all at this point. Really. He's just basically all removal. This is a deck that like spell shielded troops would be really good against. Double life siphon for the win. Wow. No, wait. That takes me to 2. Yeah, it takes me to 2. Almost for the win, but it's going to be forever and a day before Gralk can deal enough damage. So he just needs to top deck any damaging card now, and he wins. So I guess that's a little bit frustrating. Yeah, at this point I pretty much have to run out as much damage as I can, even though he has like lots of sweeps in the deck. But I'm pretty sure he's got the game because he probably has whatever. He's got damage in hand, or he can top deck it pretty easily. Inquisition for my inner conflict. Okay. Yep, you get my inner conflict twice. That's useless against you because you don't run troops. And a heat wave, double heat wave to take care of my field, sure. This game's gonna go long. Play my Mentalist, sure. Mirror Knight, rather. 26 turns. He just has to top deck any burn at this point in time, and I lose. So any type of face burning he can do. Like that. So there you go. Okay. So one, yep. Challenge, Servant. Let's go. This is again another thing where like Servant would be a lot better with like whatever it is, Inquisitor, because he just keeps burning Inquisitor. I keep bringing it back. It doesn't matter. Okay, it's pretty good. So play turn 1 Diamond Shard. Turn 2 we've got Lord Ben. Probably hold on to Totem until after sweeps. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, this is like the worst deck to play against because he's got 8 sweeps in his deck. He's playing 4 Extinction and 4 Heat Wave, so that seems pretty good. I'm still surprised he's playing with both Ragefire and Relentless Corruption. So hopefully Lord Ben will actually draw me some cards this time. So I need to stay ahead of him. That's the big thing. He's going 1 for 1 on a lot of the cards that he's doing. So he's got a lot of removal. Yep, there's the burn. So I just basically just 1 for 1 on everything with him. Try to 1 for 1 every removal card. I don't think he has a single troop in this deck. I don't remember seeing a single one, so I could probably just run Buccaneer out compared to Totem. Yeah, he's gonna Inquisition something. Take Eldritch Dreamer. Take a Totem. Takes Eldritch Dreamer. Yep, because that draws me cards and that keeps me ahead of him, which is where I want to be, where I need to be. I can't play this and buff it in the same turn anyway, so I might as well just run one out, I guess. Let him burn this thing too. And then just start buffing the Totem. So the first thing I'm going to do is probably give it life linking. Corruption, sure. I think the first thing I'm going to do is just give it life drain. So I can stay ahead. Because dealing enough damage to him is not going to be the thing. Alright, so that's pretty good with that. Attack priority, defense priority. So yeah, we're just going to start life draining right off the bat, because I want to get way ahead of them where you just can't deal the damage. Yeah, I know the +1/+1 gets him out of range of a lot of things, but he's got so much removal that it doesn't even really matter. He's got murder, he's got extinction, he's got so many things. I'd rather just start life drain right away. Oh, he got my Angel of Dawn. Well, that's annoying. So I guess I'll Buccaneer it. Yeah, I'll Buccaneer it because he can't replay it. At least I got a target for this Buccaneer. Oh, I should have played Mirror Knight first. Oh well. I kind of want to play these after the sweep. My deck doesn't draw cards either, like, as well as his does, probably. Like, I draw cards off of Mirror Knight. I should probably be playing Oracle Song and the other thing. Peak, should probably be playing those. Can you replay the Angel? Or Extinction, sure. Now I can replay the Angel next turn. But I can play Mirror Knight Totem.
Daddy.
What? I'm busy right now. Okay?
Daddy,
What?
Joshua lost Tigger.
Joshua lost Tigger. Well, that's too bad. I wonder if he's just running like one Relentless Corruption in there. Just like a one-off. Yeah, there's that Angel, which I'm going to bounce again. So I'll just wait. I'll take 4 off of it, I guess, and I'll bounce it next turn, maybe? No, I can get the Totem into range where it's... where I'm gaining life and it doesn't... yeah, it doesn't matter as much. Elliot, I'm busy right now. Can you leave me alone for a while? He find Tigger?
It's right here.
That's good. It's right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's right here. It's right here, Dad.
Is it right here?
Yes.
I need to draw a resource here so I can double buff the totem.
It's right here. Tigger, right here. Tigger, Dad.
It's right there?
Yes.
Guess I'll trade Angel with him if he attacks. Just wait. I'm like waiting against this deck because every card he draws is like more removal. If I bounce this guy, it puts him in a good spot to sweep, so with like Extinction. Just played 1 Extinction, yeah, so I'll trade the Angels. Give my totem some more life gain here. Burn to the ground, my guy. Sure. So I'm in a really good spot now. So, let's see, draw a card. I can play Mirror Knight and Mentalist. And I draw lots of cards if he sweeps me, so let's do that. Just gonna curse it out, sure. No more of those. I'll play Buccaneer next turn, I guess. game feels like it's going so long right now. So Buccaneer with no target next turn. Because I know he doesn't have any troops in this deck. Heatwave, sure. I'll draw one card. Thunderbird. Ancestors Chosen. So yeah, Buccaneer with no target here. See if he responds to it to kill my Mentalist. Oh, he's only got one card left in hand, so I don't think he's got a response. So I think I'm just going to commit to the board because he's got one card in hand. He's in top deck mode, and chances are pretty good he doesn't have anything else at this point. I get to draw a card. No, I don't. I get to draw a card off the Buccaneer next turn if he doesn't deal with it. Ancestor Chosen's really good here. Yep, good. I don't think he's got the sweep. Yep, he doesn't have it. So that puts me in a good spot here. Draw a card off a Buccaneer. He sweeps my board state out. I still draw a card off a Mentalist, so I'm in a good spot. So 6, 7, 8, 9. So he needs to do something. He needs to top deck something here or lose. I'm going to hold on to the Living Totem because I already have him dead on board in case he sweeps. Totem can level up quite a bit in one turn. Yeah, I don't think he's got it because he just top decked a Shard. So, go to game 3. Rage Fire, sure. Okay, so he can stay alive for another turn. Doesn't matter. I'm still drawing lots of cards off of a Buccaneer, so I'm not too worried about it. So I'm going to still sit on this Living Totem in case he top decks a sweep miraculously. But I'll give him another turn. Playing the Totem here wouldn't have done anything anyways, so just in case he top decks Extinction. So that's all there is to this, really. It's just I need to draw more cards than he draws as far as this matchup. Another Buccaneer. Yeah, I'll force him. We'll resolve this that way. Decline. Actually, no, yeah, decline. This way I'm drawing 2 cards. He has to sweep here. Heatwave won't really do very much for him, though. Life Siphon. Okay. Alright. So he Life Siphoned me for 9. So I'm glad that I played that Buccaneer there. But I'm still drawing 2 cards here. Still want to hold on to this Living Totem for sure. So it buys him. That Life Siphon bought him another turn, but I mean, I guess he could top deck another one. It's possible. I'll run out the Servant, I guess. Yeah, Frost Wizard. So you could Life Siphon for another 9 and I lose here if he top decks it. Which would be really annoying. Alright, we call a good game there. So we're going to game 3. So yeah, this is all going to come down to whether I can basically draw more cards than he can. Which should be pretty possible as long as I can have what happened last time happen again. So it's fine, we'll keep this. It's not too offensive, but the game's going to go pretty long anyways, so we've got the Countermagic for Life Siphon or for something I don't like. Inner Conflict doesn't do very much for us, though. So turn 1 Servant, which you can burn. So probably eat up a burn. I'd be surprised if it didn't. No, it doesn't look like it's going to eat up any burns here. So he may not have got Ruby because he didn't play it. Or maybe he just needs to play, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe he didn't get his Ruby. That really would have sucked if he top decked a Life Siphon there, you're right. That would have been pretty awesome for him, we'll put it that way. Relentless Corruption, that's fine. Again, I don't think that you want to play Relentless Corruption in the deck that he's playing. Sure, it draws you cards, but it's not really what his deck should be doing. So I've got Countermagic for something if I need it. His deck really, I mean, it's kind of like mid-game. It's not really a late-game deck, I wouldn't think. I feel like his deck would be pretty bad against mono wild ramp decks when they have a lot of things that just don't care about getting killed, and his stuff's so slow. Buccaneer, my guy? Sure, I'll conflict it. It gives me a conflict target. He stole a Buccaneer from me. So I guess I'll conflict his Buccaneer. Yeah, we'll just conflict his Buccaneer. He doesn't have any troops in the deck. That's like, I'm pretty sure he's got no troops in this deck. Now, if he plays like a second Relentless Corruption, I need to be holding Countermagic for like the third Relentless Corruption, and like, because I can't deal with any Chaos Key. That's fine. Make him Chaos Key my Servant. I don't Time Ripple in response. That's funny. Or I can run out Lord Ben, I guess. Lord Ben. So I can run out both Lord Ben and Ancestor's Chosen, and I've got Time Ripple for when he targets one of them with something. Or if he tries to sweep, I can pull him back. It's going to burn Lord Ben. I'm going to Time Ripple in response. So I have no... Again, I have nothing to target on his side of the table, so... If he sweeps here, he sweeps like one troop. That seems pretty good. Another corruption, so that's pretty bad now. It's getting bad. Luckily I can play Lord Ben and have Countermagic up for the next corruption after that. Chosen's going to start throwing those specters in the deck. So we'll just swing in for our 1 damage. And then play Lord Ben. We've got Countermagic up for the next, like, Relentless Corruption or anything else that we don't like that he does. Did take 2 cards from us, so he could have some troops now to play. He's got a lot of cards in hand. Yeah, we really need to deal with the next Relentless Corruption pretty badly. I might have an Angel. He's got a Frost Wizard. He can have Frost Wizard. I fly right over it anyways, so that's fine. He can have Frost Wizard. I'll Buccaneer it or whatever. I really want Lord Ben in play, so I'm going to go ahead and Countermagic that murder. I'd like to get at least 1 card draw off of him would be nice. So, Buccaneer's Frost Wizard, swing for 2. Frost Wizard stops Ancestors. It turns Ancestors Chosen off. That's pretty funny. So I guess I'll, you know what, let's just go ahead and, I guess I'll commit to the board here a little bit. I don't know that he has a sweep in hand or what. I really don't want to. No, I shouldn't commit to the board. I get 2 damage in, yay. Give me something. A totem or a specter. Awesome. Neither one of those things is a human. Need more humans. He drew us. Okay, extinction. Okay, it's a good thing I didn't overcommit to the board. I still have Servant. I can replay here. That cleans things up quite nicely. Of course, he has his Chaos Key for my Servant. Oh, there's a Living Totem. So I would much rather him Chaos Key Servant or like Menacing Gralk. So if he bounces either one of these, it's fine. I can just replay him because he has that Buccaneer in hand, I think. He stole from me. He stole my Buccaneer. So 4 damage, puts him on a 4-turn clock, so he does have to kind of respond to this. And I can re-establish board state with Living Totem. Burn to the ground, to the face. Okay. Tells me he's probably got a lot of damage in hand at this point. If he didn't do it to it, if he didn't take one of those guys, it tells me he's pretty confident about what he can do in the next couple turns. With he might have like multiple burn to the grounds in hand, which kind of makes me want to play this totem so I can get life linking going on it. 4 cards in hand. He's got his Chaos Key. He can Chaos Key Angel. He could sweep. He's played 1 extinction. I don't want to run this totem out, but I'm like, when he does something like that, that tells me he probably has more burn to the ground in the deck. So I'm gonna give this guy +1/+1, and then in his end step we'll oh, I guess we can't really do very much more than that, but this is really bad if he has extinction here. Yeah, so that was really bad. I really shouldn't have done that. Oh, I'm in such a horrible position now. He probably did the burn to the ground because he knew he could just extinction my board state. Yeah, throws a Frost Wizard out, sure. I'm in a really bad spot. I shouldn't have done that. I should have played more conservatively. I think I just pulled a John Tata. John Tata's like, I swear he just plays so aggressively. He's like, why did you just do that? I'm like, because I play, you know, non-aggressively. I have to keep playing the shards if they're not Shards of Fate so I can draw my other cards. So that's probably going to be the game for me actually right there. not playing that totem like that. That's, yeah, that was really bad. Even if I didn't, like, I rolled a totem out and Chaos Key takes care of them, so. I throw my Mirror Knight out. I have to run this thing out there because I got to put some pressure on the table. I won't block with it. He could easily kill it, but she's going to. I'd rather be able to cast it with something else, but at this point in time I'm in top deck mode, so I'm in a really bad spot. Zombie Plague would be really good for him, I think. Instead of, yeah. I don't know, it's worked for him in this game, at least, having Relentless Corruption. I just feel like it competes with Ragefire, you know, just getting shuffled in your deck. Another Mirror Knight. I have to run it out. I need to, yeah, another murder, sure. A really expensive murder. He's got removal for days. He pulls the threats out of my deck to play against me. It's with Relentless Corruption. So I don't know. Maybe he runs one in there, two of them. Burn to the ground. Yeah, this is a little frustrating. Yep. And, like, even if I had played Totem after, he has Chaos Key for it, so it really doesn't matter. So, there you go. Just didn't draw cards. This deck sucks, Tata. So, I think that is going to be it for me. That's 4 losses. That's where I stop. I will not take another loss in the round. I will press on with today, but the deck, it was pretty bad. I would not suggest someone else play this deck. It's just really bad. The Blood Servant deck that I just put together is miles ahead of it.